We're going to try an assembly with one of the new AMP modified bodies. Here's what you get in the package. You get your body assembled, these two little L things, which are what are going to hold it on the side pans, and those two rubber bands. The tools you're going to need to do this are a hole punch, some tape, small scissors. If you have curved scissors, those are good, or however you cut wheel openings, just use whatever works for you, and some sort of permanent marker with a relatively small tip. So the first thing we're going to do is use this suggestion for the wheel opening. Now if you just cut along that line, it's going to be a really small wheel. It doesn't work for us. So I'm going to go a little bigger. You would really fine-tune this if you were doing it on your actual race car, but I just want to show you how these go together. The bodies are pretty stiff, so you can cut right up to the window glass if you want. Wheel opening number one. If you've never done this before, you'll find it's a whole lot easier for you to rotate in one direction than the other. So try not to reverse yourself when you go to the other side. Alright, those could be smoother, but I don't want you to spend the entire video watching me cut semicircles. Now, the body is designed to lay in front of the front axle carrier supports on a WAMP chassis. I've already taken the set screw out of this. So to see if you've got your wheel openings in the right spot, you just drop the chassis on. And see, it looks like we have clearance there. Looks like we have clearance there. Center the wheel in the wheel opening. Look down at the top, make sure that you have the body in the middle, and take your marker, and whichever front axle hole you're going to use, just make a little dot on each side. There's a dot, there's a dot. Now you use your hole punch. Make an axle hole. These don't have to be terribly precise because a hole punch is about double the size of your front axle. There we go. Test fit. Just make sure that your axle actually slides through. It does. And I still have rear tire clearance. Now we have to do our body pan mounts. That's where those little L guys come into play. Get yourself a piece of tape. Doesn't really matter which way these go on. So you're going to tape this onto the inside of the car. What you may want to do is put this on, get a body reference point. So I want to be in the middle here somewhere. So I'm going to make sure that I'm not past the 3 on this guy. There. That's a little far forward, but it should work. Now I'll do the other one. Squeeze it down. You want to make sure that the fold is at the very bottom of the body. That is really good tape. Test fit one more time. Yeah, that one's way too far forward. Thankfully with the laminated, you can pull them off and put them back on a few times. All right, that looks good. Slide your axle back through so that the body doesn't walk around on you. Take one of these little rubber bands, stretch it out, that's on. And that's mounted. And we're done. Thanks for watching.